Hey guys, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews today. It's Beer 30. Let's go take a walk, see what's in the fridge today. Hey guys, thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews today. Today's beer comes from Moustache Brewing Company. Imagine that. This is their Rally Beard. Imagine that. Moustache Rally Beard. Unique name. Some of these names that these guys come up with on this. And on the can here, it's got a big old beard on there. 2017, it's got written on the Rally Beard. Double India Pale Ale, double IPA, 8.8% alcohol by volume. I don't see anything written on the bottom of the can. This comes from my brother Rico. He writes, Moustache Brewing Rally Beer, double IPA, 8.8%, 64 IBUs, brewed every year to commemorate the grand opening of the brewery. Brewed using 9 classic and new hop varieties like Cascade, Chinook, Azaka, and Idaho 7. Picked up at Gun Hill Brewing during their bottle release for $17 per 4-pack. Rather pricey. It's a 16-ounce can, but $17 is rather pricey for 4 16-ounce cans, in my humble opinion. He said this brewery was one of the 4 Long Island breweries that were at the event to sell some of their cans to go that were not available in New York City. They put 1 sticker on their plastic toppers, and I have it here. He sent me one with a sticker on it with a canned on date, which is all fine and dandy if they don't break them into singles. Some states will let the beer stores do that, some will not. So I don't know how it is up there. If they break them into singles and they leave the toppers on them, you may be lucky enough to get the one that's got the date on it. If they pop them all out of these toppers and set them on the shelf, you're SOL. And this one says canned on March 30th of 2017. So March 30th, April 30th. Today is the 3rd of May. So just a tad over a month old. So still should be very, very tasty. And like he said in his note here that there was 4 different breweries there that were doing the release of the beers at Gun Hill. So that's one way of getting it done, I guess. If you don't have a release party of your own, or if you're having it brewed somewhere else other, if you don't have a brewery. So I don't know. I do not know. As far as I know, this is the first one I've had from this brewery, Moustache Brewing Company. So, 8.8% like I said, and he told us the IBUs were 64. So, we'll take it for what it's worth. I have no commercial description here, and it's got a great big long one on the side of the can. I am not going to read that, guys. It is a double IPA, Imperial IPA. So let's get on with it and see what we have here. So I guess we're done talking and we're ready to start pouring. So let's get it into the glass. And I will tell you the cuisine is barbecue, cheese and pepper, Monterey, pepper jack, sharp blue cheddar, your stronger cheeses, gorgonzola, Limburger. And the meat is game, grilled meat, and salmon. Glassware snifter, tulip oversized wine glass. I got my favorite snifter today. And since it's an 8.8%er, it says here you can celery. Don't do that. Just don't do it. Drink your IPAs and double IPAs as fresh as you can get your grubby little hands on them, guys. You won't regret it. And if you cellar it, you will regret it unless you like a big malty mess. It is a very deep amber color. very, very deep. And I can see a little bit of light coming through it. It's got a little bit of a haze to it. More light coming through the thin part down here than the big ball part. Didn't pour a very big head, but I poured it fairly easy. About a quarter finger on that pour. Let's get a nose to it. Even though it's as fresh as it is, I'm getting a big maltiness on the nose here, guys. For something this fresh, March, April, being right at, not quite 5 weeks old, 4:30 being 4. So we're right at 5 weeks old, maybe a day or two short of that. It is no hop bomb by any means. It is no juice bomb by looking at it by any means. Slight hint of some caramel and toffee in there. Not what you typically would want to smell in an IPA or a double IPA. Hint of some citrusiness in there. But it is a little bit more maltier than I was expecting for a beer this fresh. I'm not getting a whole lot on the nose on this one, guys. Well, let's dive in and see what it's about. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Rico. It is no malt bomb. It is a little maltier than typical or usual for this. But it is not a super malty mess. Citrusy, kind of, to me, it's more of a English style double IPA. It doesn't taste like it's got a whole lot of super pungent American hops in it. To me, it tastes like it's more floral, herbal, earthy type of hop, like a European hop, Saaz, Tetanang, Golding, one of those type hops. And those beers are great. I mean, not everybody wants that up-in-your-face, super piney, grapefruity, pineapple type beers every time. This is something a little different. But I'm not getting a big, hot, pungent aroma or taste in the beer, guys. Like I said, to me, it's more of a European style. That's what I am getting. It's just my opinion. Or maybe even an East Coast, not a New England style, but an East Coast style where you don't have a super hoppy, pungent hop aroma or taste. It does seem very well balanced. It is a well-made beer because the alcohol is at 8.8%, almost 9%, very well hidden. But it is no juice bomb or West Coast style, I should say, where you're getting that big hoppy pineapple, or grapefruit type characteristics to this beer. But it's right out of the fridge. Let's sip on it for a while before I say anything else and see what we end up with on this one. But right now, it's more of a different style than a West Coast or a New England style to me right now. It's more of an East Coast style or even an English style, European style double IPA. So let me sip on it and I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. I've been sipping on it for a while now. Tasty beer. My palate's been ruined with all these juice bombs I've been getting. This is more of an East Coast style or even an English style with a more subdued hop profile, guys. Not a malt bomb by any means, but more malty than hoppy, in my opinion. And it probably wouldn't take a long time before this will be a malt bomb. So this one is probably one you probably want to pick up really fresh, because I got a feeling after about 4 months this is going to be a super malty beer. Because already the hop profile is rather subdued. Final chug. Now that it's warmed up, there is a little more hop presence, but it is definitely not to the West Coast style or even the New England style as far as the hop presence. If you don't like a super hoppy double IPA, this may be what you're looking for. To me, I do. I am a hophead. I do like that big hoppy aroma. But this one does not have that. But like I said, it's definitely not a malt bomb yet. But it is more malty than hoppy in my opinion. So, we're going to leave it there. My grade on this one, guys, I'm going to give this a 7, which is the B+. The numeric rating on this one would probably be 89. That's where I'm going to put it. We'll run over to Beer Advocate. No score. They don't have 10 people that's commenting on this beer, which just tells me they're probably a pretty small brewery. I don't know how old they are, with a very limited distribution, if there is any at all. Over to Rate Beer. Rate Beer has the same thing, no score. They don't have 10 people that have commented on this. Matter of fact, looking at Rate Beer, they've only had one person comment on this beer. Back over to Beer Advocate, they've had we've had 2 people comment on this beer. So that's why there's no scores from these guys on this beer. And final check-in, and we'll run over to Untapped. Untapped has it at 3.96. Big B+ numbers from those guys, almost to the A category in my opinion. I really don't consider anything from them to be the A category till it gets to the 4s. And they're just right on the door, just like what I'm giving this 89, which is a B+, one number away from getting the A category, A- category anyway. So, if you've had this one from Moustache Brewing Company, the Rally Beer 2017, let me know what you think. Come back tomorrow. Let's see what's in the fridge. See you then.